I'm a coach with Rugby United, and we're over here completing our level 300, but we're also doing placement with one of the Premiership teams, and we're very lucky to be here today in Northampton with the Saints. My first experiences with rugby, or the first memories I have, is '95 World Cup in South Africa. Like, I was lucky enough to be at an age where I was able to understand the consequences of what was going on at that time, and then from there I moved into University of Limerick, which is it's the heartbeat of Munster rugby. Like, so I played a bit of college, played my club, and then I moved to the United States. I find it strange that in America there's less emphasis on the club and there's more emphasis on the team. I'm hoping to bring the idea of a club mentality, that a club is not just our senior team, but hopefully someday we can have Rooney underage teams and female teams, and we can have, retain our players and to be invested back into the community.
I played rugby when I was younger. I played all the way through college and was fortunate enough to be able to play with the Philippine national team for 11 years. And then right after that, they asked me to stay on when I retired and start coaching with them, so I gladly accepted. We did watch some of the training of the 23, the starting guys, and then we watched the captain's run. Got a little bit of the background and the history, which I think was really where it got me. Philippines, I'm going to take a lot back from just this week, but likewise from this week of seeing how the Premiership does it. It'll be great to transition that into US rugby when it's still in its infancy, and just doing what they have been doing here in Northampton, and when we saw the Wasps, what they were doing to be successful, and just kind of model that same thing.
Found it by accident. I was a D1 track athlete, was walking through, joined the Sigma Chi, played chess, and I saw it play in a film, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I could do that. So then I ended up giving up my track scholarship because I was like, I can play this game for a good bit. It wasn't easy because I moved around the country, right? I chased the best rugby that was available for me. It has been a huge opportunity, and I feel very fortunate to have it at such an infancy of my career. Like, as a player, I stood on the mountaintop, right? As a coach, I haven't even made it to base camp yet. So to have this opportunity in the infancy of my career coaching, and it's been huge, and I can relate to the boys in the non-23. Like, this is a hard spot to be because you desperately want to be in a jumper on Friday or Saturday, and it's fun to see them work and have a different look at a non-roster workout.
I grew up in Zimbabwe. My grandfather captained Rhodesia for a long time. My dad captained Zimbabwe for a long time and played in the first 2 World Cups, and then continued coaching for a long time after that. So I've grown up around rugby clubs, and that's what I'm trying to bring with me back to the United States. That's what I love, that's what makes me happy, and trying to get that culture instilled and those opportunities locally where I am. Came back to Utah and then got involved with the start of this Utah Warriors setup. So, played the first year, stepped back the second year, and round 3 I'm going to try coach. So hopefully we go a little better this time around. Just a fantastic experience all around. They've been really welcoming, very open and transparent, and just very friendly, quite frankly. We want to see how the everyday stuff operates over here, the minute-to-minute stuff, their thought processes, and the way they do things the right way, quite frankly, because that's what we're trying to learn from, take back and try and implement and adapt a little bit into our own systems, and try and find ways to be creative and kind of grow the sport back in the United States.